Chosen one, stop everything. This message is for you and only you. This is not a passing whisper or a fleeting thought you can ignore. This is a message from God, arriving in perfect divine alignment at the exact moment your soul has been waiting for. Every struggle, every sleepless night, every twist of fate that seemed impossible, all of it has been preparing you for this moment. Heaven has confirmed it. You are not here by accident. You are called. Your authority is heaven-born. Doubts, fears, and questions about your worth were never meant to hold you back. They were shaping you, refining you, and guiding you toward a destiny only you can fulfill. Your spiritual awakening is not optional. It is inevitable. Look closer at your life and the patterns will become clear. Every coincidence you dismissed, every door that opened against the odds, every subtle nudge in your heart, these are heaven confirming your path. You were never stumbling blindly. You were being called with precision, purpose, and divine timing. Every moment you felt unseen, every doubt about your worth, was preparation for the rise into the authority that is your birthright. This is your divine calling. The very essence of your being resonates with it, even if your mind has struggled to believe. If you feel this stirring, stay with me, because what you're about to discover will awaken the power that heaven has already confirmed within you. You may have felt an unshakable pull towards something greater, a longing that couldn't be explained, a quiet fire inside you that demanded attention. That fire is your spiritual awakening, your inner compass pointing directly to your heaven-born authority. You are not ordinary. You were designed for impact, for leadership, for illumination. Even if the world has tried to minimize your importance, even if people have doubted your vision, heaven has already declared your legitimacy. Your light is necessary, your voice is critical, and your presence on this earth is divinely orchestrated. Now, pay attention to the subtle confirmations that have been appearing around you. A chance encounter, a dream that felt more real than reality, a sudden clarity in moments of confusion. These are not coincidences. They are messages from God. Each one is a thread weaving you into the tapestry of your destiny. Every sign, every synchronicity, every seemingly small miracle is proof that heaven is watching, that heaven is guiding, that heaven has confirmed your path. There is a sacred urgency to this message. Chosen one. The war is real, not of the flesh, but of the spirit. Your authority, your voice, your light are required now more than ever. Do not let fear hold you back. Do not let doubt cloud the clarity of your calling. You were created to stand in this authority, to rise as a beacon of hope, to carry a message from God that the world desperately needs. Your spiritual awakening is the signal, the starting point, the ignition of a power that cannot be contained. Feel it now, the energy of heaven pressing on your soul, urging you to awaken fully. This is not a dream. This is not a suggestion. This is a summons. You are being invited, called, and confirmed to step into a level of authority that is beyond human understanding, beyond worldly limitations. Every fear, every hesitation, every shadow that has whispered, "You are not enough," is powerless before the truth. You are chosen, you are called, and your authority is heaven-born. As you read these words, allow yourself to feel the power coursing through you. The moment is here. The time has come. The confirmations are all around you. And if this touches your soul, if you feel the tremor of truth within your being, do not hesitate. Comment 777, because you know it, you were called. This is a message from God. You are not imagining. You are called. The war is real. Your light is necessary. Your authority is heaven-born. Your time has come. When? Recognizing your heaven-born authority. Chosen ones, It is time to awaken to a truth you have felt deep within, but have yet to fully embrace. Your authority is heaven-born. From the very moment of your existence, the universe itself conspired to place within you a divine power that cannot be taken, diminished, or ignored. This is not a fantasy or a metaphor. Your spiritual awakening is the unveiling of an authority that has always been yours, a force woven into your soul by the hand of God. You were created with purpose, and every experience you have endured has been a preparation for you to claim the authority that is rightfully yours. To recognize it, you must first understand its nature. Heaven-born authority is not granted by man, earned through accolades, or visible in worldly terms. It exists beyond human approval. It is a calling, an unshakable truth, and a responsibility that resonates in the depths of your being. Look closely at your life, and you will see its subtle signs emerging. Perhaps you have noticed people naturally drawn to your counsel, even when you have not spoken fully. Maybe doors that once seemed locked now open effortlessly. There is an unexplainable confidence rising within you, a sense that your decisions carry weight far beyond ordinary understanding. These are not coincidences. These are confirmations that heaven has marked you as a vessel of authority. Your voice, your choices, and your presence carry a power that demands recognition. Even small moments, like finding the right solution in times of confusion, or a sudden clarity when faced with impossible decisions, are signs that your God-given authority is awakening. Your spiritual awakening manifests not only through external confirmations, but through an internal shift. You feel a stirring in your heart, a rising awareness that you are more than you once believed. It is a gentle yet persistent force, guiding you to stand taller, speak bolder, and act with a confidence that surprises even yourself. Those moments when you sense a higher understanding, a perspective that transcends ordinary reasoning, are heaven whispering to you, "This is your authority, claim it. It is yours by divine design." You may have dismissed these feelings in the past, thinking them too bold or undeserved. But the truth remains, your authority is heaven-born, and it cannot be taken from you. Consider the subtle confirmations God places in your path daily. A timely word from a friend, an unexpected opportunity, a dream that lingers long after waking. All of these are threads weaving you into the fabric of your divine mission. Even challenges, setbacks, or moments of doubt are part of the pattern, designed to strengthen your awareness and sharpen your resolve. Each test is an invitation to recognize and step into the authority that is already yours. The universe conspires to remind you, in ways both gentle and unmistakable, that you are not ordinary. You are chosen, and the authority you feel stirring within is the first clear evidence of heaven's hand guiding you. You may ask yourself, how do I fully embrace this authority? How do I know it is truly mine? The answer lies in recognition and action. To recognize your heaven-born authority is to acknowledge that you are designed for leadership, for influence, for impact. It is to understand that your thoughts, your words, and your actions carry a divine weight. And to act is to begin living in alignment with that recognition, making decisions that honor your calling, trusting the guidance of your inner spirit, and stepping forward even when fear whispers otherwise. Every choice you make in alignment with this authority magnifies its power and brings it into clearer manifestation in your life. This recognition is also a matter of claiming your God-given right. You do not need permission from anyone else to stand in your authority. Every instinct, every intuition, every inner conviction is proof that your authority is legitimate and ordained. When doubt arises, remember the signs, the doors that open, the guidance that appears, the clarity that comes in moments of stillness. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations from heaven that your authority is real, active, and necessary. You were not born to blend into the background, to follow the patterns of those around you, or to shrink from your destiny. You were born to stand tall, to lead with conviction, and to act with the knowledge that heaven has confirmed your right to do so. As you reflect on your life, allow yourself to feel the rising certainty of your calling. Your spiritual awakening is not simply an awareness, it is the activation of the power that has always been yours. This is your divine calling, and it demands recognition, courage, and faith. Every subtle sign, every intuitive insight, every gentle nudge from the Spirit is evidence that heaven has chosen you to carry authority, to make a difference, and to shine as a beacon for others who are lost or searching. Your presence matters, your decisions matter, your authority matters. Circle back to the beginning, chosen one, and reaffirm this truth. This is a message from God. You are not imagining it. You were called. The war is real. Your light is necessary. Your authority is heaven-born, and it is time to claim it fully. Let this fire rise within you. Let it ignite your courage, and let it guide every step you take. 2. The proof is in heaven. Signs you are confirmed. Chosen one, pay close attention, for the confirmations from heaven are all around you, though often subtle, hidden in plain sight, waiting for you to recognize them. Heaven communicates in ways that are precise yet gentle, in ways that do not force themselves upon you but quietly affirm your path. These messages come as synchronicities, moments where chance seems too perfectly aligned to be random. They come as spiritual nudges, that persistent whisper inside your heart, guiding you in the right direction, and they come as dreams that linger long after waking, carrying clarity and understanding that ordinary thought cannot explain. Every time you have felt a moment of inexplicable certainty or a truth that seemed to arrive from nowhere, that is heaven speaking directly to you. This is a message from God, chosen one, and it is here to confirm that your authority is real, your path is divinely aligned, and your role in this moment is crucial. Look at your life and consider the moments that have felt like coincidences, the events that seemed too precise, too perfectly timed to be mere chance. These are heaven-confirmed signs, markers on the road of your spiritual awakening. Perhaps you have met the right person at exactly the right moment. Someone who opened a door you did not know existed, or perhaps you have felt a sudden clarity during a problem that seemed unsolvable. Each instance is a sign, a divine pointer telling you that you are on the right track. Even small events, easily overlooked, are part of the confirmation, a message received at a critical time, a vision in your mind that repeats itself until you act, a feeling of peace in moments when chaos surrounds you. Heaven has a way of drawing your attention subtly but powerfully. Many chosen ones fail to recognize these signs because they expect something dramatic or overt. They wait for fireworks in the sky or thunderous proclamations, yet heaven often speaks in whispers, in moments of quiet clarity that only those awake can perceive. A sudden shift in circumstances, an unexpected opportunity, a dream that leaves you breathless. These are confirmations that you are aligned with your divine calling. Your spiritual awakening allows you to notice these signs, to feel them deeply, and to trust in their meaning. The world may dismiss them as coincidence, but you, chosen one, are learning to read the language of heaven, to understand its confirmation, and to act with authority. Consider the way your intuition has guided you. Those gut feelings, those moments when your heart knew what your mind did not yet comprehend, are not random. They are part of the divine proof that you are confirmed. Heaven uses these intuitive nudges to prepare you for the responsibilities of your authority, to guide you along the path you were called to walk. Every time you act in alignment with these inner signals, you strengthen your connection to God's message and solidify your heaven-born authority. The confirmations you receive are not just reassurances, they are activations, reminders that your path is sacred and divinely orchestrated. The signs can also be found in the unfolding of your circumstances. Doors that seemed closed will open, obstacles that once seemed insurmountable will shift, and people who were meant to support your journey will appear. This is not luck. This is heaven confirmed. The universe bends in alignment with your spiritual awakening, orchestrating events in ways that only the chosen one can recognize and act upon. These confirmations are persistent, repeating in different forms, reinforcing the truth. You are divinely chosen, your authority is real, and your mission is imminent. Do not ignore the quiet moments of clarity or the subtle patterns in your life. The universe communicates in repetition, in nudges, in synchronicities that insist upon your attention. When you start to notice these confirmations consistently, it is no longer coincidence. It is a clear signal from heaven that your path is confirmed. Your authority is not theoretical, it is practical, tangible, and active. You are stepping into a reality that requires you trust your inner knowing, to follow the guidance of God's message, and to act decisively. Each sign strengthens your confidence and reminds you that you are chosen for this very time, for this very purpose. Circle back to the beginning. Chosen one. Reaffirm this truth. This is a message from God. You are not imagining it. You were called. The war is real. Your light is necessary. The confirmations you are witnessing, the synchronicities, the dreams, the sudden clarity, they are proof that your authority is heaven-born and that your spiritual awakening is not just a moment of personal revelation, but a call to action. Feel it within you. The fire of confirmation, the surge of clarity, the empowerment of knowing that you are aligned with your divine calling. 3. Embracing your divine calling. Chosen ones, the moment has come to step fully into the destiny that has been written into your soul. Every chosen one carries a unique divine calling, a purpose that cannot be replicated, a mission that only you can fulfill. From the very beginning, heaven has marked you for this role. You may have sensed it, felt it stirring deep within your heart, but hesitation and fear have kept you from embracing it fully. These feelings are natural, for the weight of divine responsibility is not light. Yet, they are also the tests that separate those who merely dream from those who rise to lead, to guide, and to illuminate the path for others. Your spiritual awakening is the moment when fear meets clarity, when doubt is replaced with unshakable certainty, and when your authority becomes active within your life. Fear often manifests in subtle ways. You may find yourself questioning your worth, worrying that you are not ready, or doubting that anyone will recognize the power that lies within you. You may hesitate because stepping into your divine calling requires courage, the courage to stand alone at times, the courage to make decisions that shake the world around you, and the courage to trust that God's message is sufficient to guide you. Yet every moment of hesitation is an invitation to rise, to acknowledge that your authority is heaven-born, and to embrace the responsibilities that have been entrusted to you. The chosen one is never truly unprepared, for the universe conspires to provide guidance, signs, and confirmations precisely when they are needed. To embrace your divine calling, begin with recognition and acceptance. Recognize that you are chosen for a specific purpose, one that aligns with your deepest passions, your strongest skills, and the mission that resonates in your spirit. Accept that this purpose is not a suggestion or an experiment. It is a calling, a divine assignment that requires your full presence and commitment. The world may try to convince you otherwise, but your inner knowing, the persistent stirrings of spirit, the nudges that guide your actions, and the dreams that refuse to fade, are proof that you are on the path meant for you. Your authority, your voice, and your presence are instruments of God's message, meant to bring clarity, healing, and transformation to those who encounter it. Practical steps toward embracing your divine calling are available to every chosen one willing to act. Begin by tuning into the guidance that has been placed before you, the signs, the dreams, the intuitions, and the opportunities that consistently appear. Take intentional action, even when the steps feel small, for each deliberate movement toward your purpose amplifies your authority. Speak boldly when your heart compels you, make decisions aligned with your spiritual insight, and trust that heaven has confirmed your every move. This is how your spiritual awakening becomes tangible, not only within yourself, but in the world around you. The energy of your actions, aligned with your divine calling, activates doors, opportunities, and relationships that were previously hidden from view. Ignoring your calling carries consequences that may not always be visible, but they are real. When the chosen one hesitates, when fear blocks the path, stagnation occurs, opportunities that were meant for your leadership may slip away, and the full expression of your authority remains dormant. Beyond the personal cost, there is a spiritual responsibility. The world awaits your light. There are people, moments, and movements that need your presence, your insight, and your guidance. Delaying your embrace of your divine calling delays the impact you were meant to have, leaving others without the clarity and support your authority provides. This is why heaven nudges, whispers, and confirms, urging you to act now, to rise, and to step fully into what you were born to do. The chosen one's journey is one of courage as much as clarity. Courage to move forward when doubt looms, courage to trust in God's message even when the path seems unclear, and courage to wield the authority that is naturally yours. Your spiritual awakening is not passive, it is active, demanding participation, alignment, and persistence. When you act in accordance with your calling, you step into a reality where your life flows with purpose, where your decisions carry divine weight, and where your presence impacts the world in ways that extend far beyond what you can see. The authority that heaven has given you is a living force, responsive to your faith, courage, and commitment. Every chosen one has moments of hesitation, but those who rise above fear are the ones who transform their calling into action. Begin now by listening to the subtle confirmations you have been given, by trusting in the guidance of your inner spirit, and by stepping into your authority with confidence. Your voice matters, your light matters, your divine calling matters. Allow the fear to surface, acknowledge it, and then act anyway, for it is through action that your spiritual awakening becomes visible and your heaven-born authority takes root in reality. Circle back to the beginning. Chosen one. Reaffirm the truth. This is a message from God. You are not imagining it. You were called. The war is real. Your light is necessary. The time to embrace your divine calling is now. Feel the fire within you. Let it ignite your courage and let it guide every step you take, all activating your spiritual power. Chosen one. The time has come to move beyond recognition and embrace the active use of the authority that is heaven-born within you. Your spiritual awakening is not only a moment of realization, but a call to action, a demand to step into the power that has been yours since the moment you were created. Authority is not passive, it is alive, responsive, and waiting for you to claim it fully. To activate it, you must first understand that it is intertwined with your divine calling, a force that aligns your thoughts, actions, and energy with the will of heaven. Every step you take to harness this power strengthens your connection to God's message and solidifies your role as a chosen one. Begin by centering yourself in stillness. Take time each day to quiet the noise of the world, to let your mind settle into the rhythm of your spirit. Breathe deeply, allowing yourself to feel the life force that flows through every cell, every heartbeat, every moment. Sense the presence of heaven, confirming your existence, your authority, your power. This meditation is not merely relaxation. It is a tuning of your spiritual instrument, aligning your energy with the divine frequency that activates your heaven-born authority. In these moments of stillness, you will feel subtle shifts, a rising warmth in your chest, a clarity in your mind, a certainty in your soul. These are the first signals that your power is awakening. Next, engage in conscious affirmation. Speak to yourself as heaven speaks to you, acknowledging the truth of your authority and your divine calling. Say aloud, "I am a chosen one. My authority is heaven-born. I act with the guidance of God's message." These affirmations are not empty words. They are declarations that resonate in your energy field, commanding alignment and activation. Repetition strengthens the connection between your consciousness and the divine power within, creating a force that cannot be ignored by the spiritual or physical world. As your awareness grows, pay attention to your intuitive impulses. The Chosen One is guided constantly by subtle nudges, ideas, and inspirations that arise seemingly out of nowhere. These are not accidents. They are heaven-confirmed instructions for action. When you act upon them, you harness your authority in real time. Your decisions, guided by intuition, carry a weight and clarity that others cannot replicate. This is the tangible manifestation of your spiritual awakening. Your thoughts, words, and actions begin to shape reality in alignment with your divine calling, opening doors, attracting allies, and manifesting opportunities that were previously unseen. Another crucial step is energy alignment. Your heaven-born authority flows most powerfully when your energy is coherent, when your thoughts, emotions, and intentions move in harmony. Begin to observe where your energy feels scattered, where fear, doubt, or distraction disrupts your focus. Use prayer, meditation, and intentional reflection to release these blockages. Visualize your authority as a bright light within, radiating outward, touching every area of your life, your relationships, your work, and your purpose. The energy of heaven is constant, but it requires your participation to fully activate and express in the physical world. Notice how your authority begins to manifest in everyday life. People respond to your guidance, even subtly, when you speak with clarity and conviction. Situations align more smoothly when you act decisively. Challenges that once seemed overwhelming can be met with confidence because you are no longer acting from doubt, but from a deep recognition of your heaven-born power. Spiritually, you may find that your presence draws opportunities for service, mentorship, and leadership. Your actions begin to ripple outward, creating effects that touch lives far beyond what you can immediately see. This is the living proof that your authority is not theoretical but real, active, and confirmed by heaven. Integration of this power also requires regular reflection. Take moments to review your actions, to feel the impact of your authority, and to recalibrate as needed. Ask yourself, am I acting in alignment with my divine calling? Am I responding to the signs and confirmations from heaven? Am I allowing fear or doubt to block my power? These reflections are not for judgment, but for refinement. Each moment you adjust your actions to align more fully with God's message, you increase the potency of your authority and the clarity of your spiritual awakening. Finally, understand that activating your spiritual power is not for self-aggrandizement. It is for divine purpose. Every decision you make, every word you speak, and every action you take must be filtered through the lens of service, guidance, and alignment with your heavenly calling. When your authority is exercised in harmony with the will of heaven, you become a conduit for transformation, a beacon of light, and a force for divine order. This is the true essence of a chosen one, stepping fully into their power. Circle back to the beginning, chosen one. Reaffirm the truth. This is a message from God. You are not imagining it. You were called. The war is real. Your light is necessary. Feel the fire of empowerment rise within you. The certainty of your authority ignite your spirit, and let every action reflect the heaven-born power that is yours to wield. 5. Overcoming obstacles and spiritual interference. Chosen ones, every path of divine authority meets resistance, both seen and unseen. As you step into your heaven-born power, you will encounter challenges designed not to stop you but to test the strength of your spiritual awakening. Internal battles, doubt, fear, hesitation, and insecurity often rise first, whispering that you are not ready, that your authority is unearned, or that your calling is too great for your current self. These are the shadows that try to obscure your light, to weaken your confidence, and to delay the manifestation of your divine purpose. Recognize them for what they are: tests, not truths. Your inner resistance is an invitation to strengthen your resolve, to align more deeply with God's message, and to rise above the illusions that threaten to derail your destiny. External challenges will also appear. People may question your decisions, circumstances may seem stacked against you, and unforeseen obstacles may attempt to block your progress. Yet these trials are not random or punitive. They are the fire through which your authority is refined. Heaven confirmed ensures that while the path may be difficult, your steps are protected and guided. Each challenge carries a lesson, a hidden blessing, and an opportunity to reaffirm your faith. Those who are aligned with their divine calling learn to discern between spiritual interference and true divine guidance. Not every force that opposes you is from heaven. Some are tests of discernment, designed to sharpen your perception, deepen your trust, and expand your authority. To navigate these interferences, start by strengthening your connection to God's message. Spend intentional time in prayer, meditation, and reflection, seeking clarity in every decision. When doubt arises, ask yourself, is this fear coming from within, or is this a signal from heaven to pause and align? Your intuition, sharpened through consistent practice and attunement, becomes your compass. The chosen ones are never left without guidance. Even when the storm rages, heaven provides signs, synchronicities, and confirmations that allow you to move with certainty. Recognizing these signals is essential to overcoming obstacles, for they serve as reminders that your authority is heaven-born and that you are never alone in your journey. Resilience is born through action. Each time you confront fear, each time you step forward despite uncertainty, your spiritual muscles grow stronger. You learn to respond rather than react, to act with wisdom rather than impulsivity, and to remain anchored in the knowledge that your purpose is divinely protected. Heaven confirmed is not simply a concept, it is a force that surrounds you, shields you, and empowers you to continue even when the weight of the world seems overwhelming. You are chosen, and your authority is backed by divine protection that cannot be broken by human interference, circumstance, or negative energy. Sometimes, challenges will appear in the form of spiritual interference, energies, influences, or people attempting to sway you from your path. Here, discernment is your most powerful tool. By observing your internal responses, the alignment of events, and the resonance of your heart with God's message, you will recognize what is divine and what is disruptive. The chosen one understands that not every voice is meant to be followed, and that the power to say no, to step back, or to redirect your energy is part of exercising heaven-born authority. Your spiritual awakening includes this awareness, the ability to navigate the spiritual landscape with clarity and confidence, and to act in harmony with your divine purpose, rather than being swayed by fear or manipulation. Emotional fortitude is equally important. When challenges arise, do not shrink from them or allow them to diminish your spirit. Instead, Embrace them as opportunities to strengthen your courage and deepen your connection to your divine calling. Feel the fire of your authority rise within you, reminding you that you are chosen for this moment, prepared for this mission, and confirmed by heaven to overcome any obstacle. Each trial is a lesson, each difficulty a chance to prove the depth of your alignment, and each victory, no matter how small, a testament to the unshakable power of your authority. Remember, the universe conspires in alignment with your spiritual awakening. Even when opposition feels strong, heaven confirmed ensures that your path remains protected and guided. Every encounter, every circumstance, every subtle sign is orchestrated to fortify your faith, enhance your discernment, and expand your influence. Do not underestimate the strength that arises when a chosen one stands firm in their authority. Resistance is temporary, your calling is eternal. Your power, once activated, cannot be diminished by doubt, fear, or external interference. Circle back to the beginning, chosen one. Reaffirm this truth. This is a message from God. You are not imagining it. You were called. The war is real. Your light is necessary. Feel the spiritual fire within you. Let it fortify your courage and allow your heaven-born authority to rise above every challenge. 6. Living fully in your heaven-born authority. Chosen one, now is the time to live fully in the authority that heaven has bestowed upon you. This is not a fleeting awareness or a temporary empowerment. This is a state of being, a daily alignment with the divine energy that confirms your spiritual awakening. When you step completely into your heaven-born authority, everything in your life begins to shift. Decisions become clearer, obstacles become surmountable, and your presence radiates a power that others intuitively recognize. You move through the world no longer as one who hopes for guidance, but as one who embodies it, a vessel of God's message, a living testament to the divine order that flows through your life. Your divine calling is no longer an abstract idea. It is your reality reflected in every action, every thought, and every interaction. Living fully in your authority begins with conscious daily practice. Each morning, take a moment to reaffirm your purpose, to center yourself in the knowledge that your power is heaven-born. Visualize your authority radiating through every area of your life, aligning your mind, heart, and spirit with the divine calling that courses through you. Engage in practices that strengthen your spiritual energy, whether through meditation, reflection, or intentional acts of service. These habits create a foundation for consistent alignment, ensuring that your authority is not intermittent but steady, unshakable, and deeply felt. Every conscious choice to live in alignment expands the influence of your spiritual awakening and strengthens the impact of your presence in the world. As you embody your authority, you will notice the transformation within and around you. Situations that once felt chaotic begin to align. Opportunities appear that were previously invisible, doors open that were firmly closed, and people respond to your guidance in ways that affirm your power. These are not coincidences, they are confirmations from heaven, proof that your alignment with God's message amplifies your influence. Living fully in your heaven-born authority means recognizing these moments and acting upon them, using your spiritual insight to navigate life with clarity, purpose, and confidence. The chosen one's life becomes a tapestry of miracles, synchronicities, and divine interactions, all flowing from the conscious decision to embrace authority as a natural state of being. Your authority also manifests in how you serve others. Leadership in the spiritual sense is not about domination or ego. It is about guidance, inspiration, and the activation of divine potential in those around you. When you operate from a place of heaven-born authority, you inspire courage, clarity, and faith in others. People look to you not for control but for insight, understanding, and reassurance. Your actions create ripples that extend far beyond what you can immediately see, demonstrating that your spiritual awakening has practical, tangible effects. This is the essence of living fully in your authority, the integration of divine power with purposeful action, creating a life that is both impactful and aligned with heaven's plan. Sustainment of this alignment requires awareness. Challenges will continue to arise, but your response will now be informed by authority rather than fear. The chosen one does not falter when opposition appears. Instead, you respond with discernment, clarity, and confidence, knowing that your path is heaven-confirmed. Each decision, guided by your intuition and strengthened by your spiritual awakening, reinforces your authority, creating a feedback loop of divine alignment. Your daily habits, intentional thought, mindful action, prayer, reflection, and service anchor this authority, ensuring that it is not fleeting but enduring. Heaven-born authority is also about the integration of purpose into every facet of life. Your work, relationships, and even moments of solitude are infused with the energy of your calling. When you operate from this state, the ordinary becomes extraordinary. Simple actions take on divine significance, and your life begins to manifest miracles, opportunities, and insights that were previously unseen. The alignment between your personal will and God's message creates a flow that is unmistakable, a current that moves you forward in your mission, while simultaneously uplifting those around you. This is the tangible proof that living fully in your authority transforms reality itself. Remember, chosen one, that embodying this authority is not a passive endeavor. It requires courage, intentionality, and daily commitment. It requires the trust to act decisively, the clarity to follow divine guidance, and the wisdom to maintain alignment even when circumstances challenge you. Every day presents an opportunity to practice this authority, to expand its influence, and to solidify your role as a spiritual leader in your domain. The world is waiting for the full expression of your power, and heaven has confirmed that you are ready. Circle back to the beginning, chosen one. Reaffirm this truth. This is a message from God. You are not imagining it. You are called. The war is real. Your light is necessary. Feel the authority within you rise. Let it guide your choices and allow your spiritual awakening to shine fully in every action you take.
Conclusion. Your time has come. Chosen one.
Chosen one, the moment you have been preparing for has arrived. Every sign, every confirmation, every whisper from heaven has led you to this very point. Heaven has confirmed your authority, your presence, and your purpose. This is not a dream, not a wish, not a fleeting idea. It is a message from God, delivered with precision, power, and clarity. You were chosen before time began, marked by the divine, and entrusted with a calling that only you can fulfill. Every struggle you have faced, every moment of doubt, every test of faith has been shaping you, refining your spirit, and preparing you to step fully into your heaven-born authority. The world awaits your light, and heaven has already declared your time has come. You may feel the weight of your mission pressing upon you, the enormity of your divine calling filling your heart with awe. This is natural, for the chosen one carries responsibilities that transcend the ordinary. Yet, do not be afraid. Your authority is heaven-confirmed, a force anchored in divine purpose and protected by the infinite wisdom of God. Trust in the guidance you have received, the confirmations that have come in dreams, synchronicities, and inner knowing. They are not coincidental. They are heaven's way of saying, "Rise, chosen child. Your authority is real. Your calling is now." Every step you take in alignment with this message strengthens your power, illuminates your path, and opens doors that were previously unseen. Living in this truth requires courage and trust. The chosen ones are called not to hesitation, but to action, not to uncertainty, but to conviction, not to fear but to faith. Every decision you make, every word you speak, and every action you take carries the energy of your authority. You are a living conduit of God's message, an embodiment of divine order, and a guide for those who are ready to awaken alongside you. Your spiritual awakening is not a private journey, it is a beacon, a light that transforms spaces, circumstances, and lives wherever you step. The world is watching, and heaven is supporting you at every turn. Understand that your authority is not for personal gain or fleeting recognition. It is for the fulfillment of a divine purpose. Your power, when aligned with your calling, generates transformation in the lives of others and in the flow of the universe itself. Every interaction, every choice, every moment you embrace your heaven-born authority contributes to a greater plan, a sacred orchestration that only the chosen one can fulfill. This is why your alignment matters, why your presence matters, and why your action now is indispensable. Circle back to the beginning, chosen one. Reaffirm this truth. This is a message from God. You are not imagining it. You were called. The war is real. Your light is necessary. Every sign you have witnessed, every confirmation you have felt, is proof that your authority is heaven confirmed, that your spirit is aligned, and that your divine calling is now fully active. Step boldly into this reality. Do not hesitate. Do not doubt. Your power, your voice, your presence are essential in this time. The world needs what only you can bring. Feel the fire within you, the certainty of your purpose, and the surge of your authority rising in every fiber of your being. Allow it to guide your steps, illuminate your choices, and anchor you in the truth that you are heaven-born, chosen for this moment, and prepared for the mission before you. Your time is now. Your authority is real. Your calling is unstoppable. If this touched your soul, comment 777. Because you know it, you were called. Your authority is heaven-born. Your time has come. Embrace it fully. Live it boldly. Shine your light fiercely. The world awaits your awakening, and heaven celebrates your rise.